So hey guys, today we're going to talk about Elon Musk, what he is doing right now to, I don't know, buy Twitter, prove that what they're selling right now is not freedom of speech, it's kind of a dictatorship because they've been shadow banning certain people, certain opinions, and it's kind of weird, very weird. And the fact that he bought it, and it's like, I want people that I disagree with to have an opinion. Two opinions can be smashed, and we can come in between. Because if you just push one outside, the people that stay there, they're just gonna stay in a echo chamber. And they feel comfortable, and anything that deviates from this, they're like, oh my god, you're hurting my feeling. You can't disagree with somebody and immediately call them a racist. You need to hit ID so you can come to a consensual plan, just like most people do in the normal life. It's not the best place on Twitter. So, listen to this audio leak, how they talk about the freedom of speech, what they're going to do since Elon Musk was going to buy this. Because everybody's like, we buy it, evil, I'm gonna leave. And then they suddenly come back and then people are banning. Okay, look, man, do whatever you want to do. But listen to the audio leak and then we can ponder our ideas and our intelligence or whatever.
How does the board and Mr. Musk plan on dealing with a mass exodus, considering the acquisition is by a person with questionable ethics?
The question of attrition, as Parag stated, one of the themes of today is continuity and ensuring that Parag and this leadership team continues to operate the business successfully on behalf of our users, on behalf of our customers. And that has obviously been a big topic of discussion at the board. And as I mentioned, an area that is important to Elon Musk as well, because of the importance of Twitter as a service.
With no board in place, who will keep Elon accountable and how? Elon made it clear in public that a large part of the reason he bought the platform was because of our moderation policies and disagreements in how we deal with health. This puts Twitter service and trust and safety, as well as anybody who cares about health on the platform, in a very difficult position.
Twitter service, the role of our policies, and the capabilities we've built around content moderation are fundamental to keeping Twitter safe and growing. I believe that there is a lot of work we have to do to continue making that better. Sometimes that means more thoughtful moderation. Sometimes that means making things simpler. Sometimes that means changing product incentives to be able to solve problems through products sometimes instead of policies.
During the last All Hands, you said that you trust Elon Musk. The correct quote was, we trust him. So who is we, and talking to Elon, what made you trust him?
And based on the conversation I had with him when we were excited to have him join our board, that was because as a major shareholder and an opinionated user, we wanted that voice in our boardroom so that we could learn.
Is there an updated understanding on what free speech means?
The question behind the question here, which is where might Twitter's product go as a private company in the future once this deal closes? To best gain perspective on this, as I said earlier, we'll find ways to bring Elon for a Q&A with all of you to understand better what his vision for the future of Twitter might look like.
So first of all, there is something that I want to call out. You got that guy, Brett Taylor, right? He was saying like, continue to operate the business successfully on behalf of our users, on behalf of our customers, and that it has absolutely been a big topic of discussion at the board. I find it kind of weird. So you're talking on behalf of the users, but you don't care about the other users. That's the point. The idea is that people need to be able to bring good ideas together. And then we can make a conclusion. We should be able to have a discussion. But right now, for example, if your truth is that a man is a woman and a woman is a man, good for you. But certain people, a man is a man and there's nothing you can do about it to change that. You will get banned if you misgender somebody, even if your truth is different. So then comes the question, what is your truth about freedom of speech? It never changed. You feel that is right, and you feel also that you can block certain people because you think, that's toxic, that's violence. What is violence? If you're dressed like a woman, but I know you look like a man, why can't I not address it how I see it? I have to address your feeling? Why should I address your feeling? Back when they were talking that the previous owner, it was like, well, we're saving people because if we talk them in a certain way, they can snip themselves. I get what you're trying to say, but there has to be a way that we can talk about it and disagree about it. You cannot just ban people, because if you ban people, that is if you cuddle a kid inside, and the moment you release him in the real world, it's like, no, I hate this world. Snip. Whose fault is it then? The one that kept this child safe? Or the one that said, you know what, let the kid go outside, get the germs, survive. So when he gets sick, he has some defenses. Most of these people on Twitter, they don't even go outside. Let me give you a good example. There was this account, 2 followers. You had Daily Wire. They had like this shaving, not Gillette, but another one. They were sponsoring Daily Wire. This person sent a tweet to this freaking company. You're supporting Daily Wire? They're part of the people that we keep banning. Oh, he's evil. Why are you doing it? And what happened? This team, this stupid team of the shaving or whatever, I don't even care what the name is, they went to Daily Wire and says, hey man, I'm sorry we heard this. This woke stuff is annoying and we need to quit it. This is becoming an issue, man. So I hope, apologies, we can sponsor you. You know how woke is and it can mess up our business. Do you think they did it? No. They went to Twitter. Daily Wire is evil. We're abandoning them. Blah. How can a stupid person with 2 followers identifying from the LGBTQ think that he has so much power and we cannot say anything about it, because if you say, you're gonna get banned? How does that make sense, people? Oops, my bad. My mic was trying to cancel me. My bad. I hope the sound is okay. But I think you get my point, because that means that these people are restricting.
But there's gonna be people that don't agree with you, and if they get the fucking reins, then that shit comes back around at you.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
And that is how dictators form. That's how they take control of governments. That's how, censorship is fucking dangerous because it's a mental form of dictatorship. Mm-hmm. You're deciding what people can and can't do, and you're deciding it based on your own ideology. And how do I know if you've examined it? How do I know if you're introspective? How do I know if you've done the work? How do I know if you've being honest about yourself, about your failures and your successes and your kindness and your weakness, your strengths, your flaws? How do I know? I don't fucking know. But I do know this. If you want to censor people, most likely you haven't. Most likely you haven't done the work.
Yeah.
And this is where we find ourselves with Elon Musk about to buy Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Apparently it's going down.
Happen.
Oh, shit!
What?
Oh, shit!
The press release has been announced.
Elon Musk just bought Twitter. We got a movie star cut type of a superhero. It's like a movie. Like if you had a movie and there was a guy who was like a hero in the movie who happened to be a billionaire, does wild shit, like makes his own rockets and drills under the city and
That's
electric cars
fucking
and then buys Twitter.
Insane.
Elon Musk agrees to buy Twitter in a $44 billion deal. Agreement to take social media network private marks the close of dramatic courtship. Here's why that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, tell me. I need to hear what you said.
He believes that free speech is important, and not just important, vital for a democracy, for a functioning democracy. And I agree.
So from my perspective, I don't know even if it's going to work, but I think he's in such a powerful position that these people right now that are working, they want to challenge Elon Musk. I'm like, wait a second. He just bought the company. You can just tell them how you cannot just tell, hey man, this is how we work at this place. The fact that you bought it, he can change whatever he wants. That's how it works, right? You can be a certain way, and when a company buys you, you're going to be like, I'm not going to do that anymore. What? That's not how it works. I think most people that are going to leave this and try to find a normal job and realize how privileged they were, but instead of being or enjoying that privilege with freedom of speech, challenging ideas, they decide to quit mass access. Go, bye. I don't freaking care anymore. I hate it when the platform grows in a certain way. And once they're in power, they're like, okay, now we're going to think like this because most of the people around us that join us think like this. I'm like, huh? That's not, it's a private company. We can do whatever I want. He bought it. What you going to do about that now? Oh, no, that's not fair. You cannot change. This is free. No, that is your way of speech. That's not freedom of speech. Because if I use your freedom of speech changing it the same way you were doing to me. We can ban so many free things, and you're gonna be like, oh no, you're keeping us silent. It's my human right. Come on, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. You kind of have an idea what I think. Let me know, comments, bada bing bam boom, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong.